Thank you all for coming. Tonight I'll be singing Songs of Travel, which is a song cycle of 9 songs by Vaughn, the famous English composer. I'm here with the incredible, indelible James Monson. He leaves an indelible impression when he plays. And we're going to kick it right off, and we'll talk later. Give to me the life I love, let the lake go by me. Give the jolly heaven above, and the byway nigh me. Bread in the bush with stars to see, bread I dip in the river. There's the life for a man like me. There's the life forever. Let them blow for soon or late, let what will be on me. Give the face of earth around and the road before me. Wealth I ask not, hope or love, nor a friend to know me. All I ask the heaven above, and the road below me. Oh, let autumn fall on me, wherefield I linger, silencing the bird on tree, biting the blue finger, white as me of the frosty field, on the fireside haven. Not to autumn will I yield, not to winter even. Let the blow for soon or late, let what will be on me. Give the face of earth around and the road before me. Wealth I seek, not hope nor love, nor a friend to know me. All I seek the heaven above, and the road below me.
toys for your delight, of birdsong at morning and starshine at night. I will make a palace fit for you and me, of green days in forests and blue days at sea. I will make my kitchen, and you shall keep your room, where white flows the river, and bright blows the broom. And you shall wash your linen, and keep your body white, in rainfall at morning, and dewfall at night. And this shall be for music when no one else is near, a fine song for singing, a rare song to hear, that only I remember, that only you admire. Of the broad road that stretches, and the roadside far.
Well, thank you all for coming to my TED Talk. So, Robert Louis Stevenson is the author of this poetry. He's really well known, most especially for Treasure Island and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He's one of the most famous English authors to ever. Those of you who may not be familiar with Treasure Island, the book, it has Long John Silver. You may be familiar with Treasure Planet. That's a very loose spin-off of that same work by this famous author. Well, he was also a poet, and so he wrote a lot of poetry that honestly wasn't really well known until Vaughan Williams took from this book of poetry and wrote this song cycle. Vaughan Williams is probably one of the most famous English composers. He was born in 1850, and he was really famous for one thing in particular, which was taking folk songs and making them performable as classical music. So in those days in England, most of the classical music that was being performed or composed was being composed in a Germanic style or a French style. The English composers were getting everything they knew from Europe. And so Vaughan Williams was groundbreaking in that he composed music that was originally English, and one of the things that he used to draw his inspiration from was English art songs. So, English folk songs, excuse me. And we owe a lot to composers who make folk songs into classical music, because I think a lot of us are members of the church here. A lot of our hymns that we sing were originally folk tunes that were either sung, some of them may have been sung by people that were enslaved in the South before their liberation. Some may have been sung by people from the Massachusetts Bay Area. And we owe a lot to composers who wrote these things down and set them to music and made them able to be performed in a classical context or in a church context, because that's how we interact with those same tunes today. So they're not just composers, they're historians. And one of the really amazing things about it is that they build on what they started with. So they might just have a melody and then they make a beautiful song from it. So we owe a lot to Vaughan Williams. This song cycle has 9 songs, and let me talk about a little bit what is a song cycle. I really like song cycles because you can perform each of them individually, but they also tell a story. And in this song cycle, this man is going out on a journey, or it could be a woman, it could be anybody, right? I'm seeing myself in it. He's going out on a journey, and so he sings with bravado. Give to me the life I love. And so it starts out for this kind of place of brashness. And there's also parts of the cycle where he's marveling at the beauty of the landscape and his journey that he's on. And there's other times where you can hear that the person in the song cycle is homesick. And they're thinking about hearth and home and all the people that they miss. And I see myself in this song cycle. I hope that maybe some of you will see yourself too in the words of the poetry and the music, because I think all of us, especially in our young age and also throughout our life, we have to set out on our own. We have to see the world. We have to make our own decisions and become our own person. But I think it's important not to forget about the people that made us who we are. And I think you'll hear a little bit of that in this song cycle, and I hope you'll be able to find yourself in that. One last thing that I want to say about Vaughan Williams is he does some really magnificent text painting. So you'll hear me talking about birds, or maybe I'm talking about the stream or the stars, and you'll hear that in the music. When the stars come out in this next song, I hope you'll notice it's a duple over triple, or duple under triple rhythm. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you find a little bit of yourself in it, and I hope it gives you an appreciation for Vaughan Williams and for Robert Louis Stevenson. I'd also like to acknowledge James, who I'm really fortunate to have made friends with. We actually, just a minute. We actually met teaching chemistry at BYU. So we both taught the organic chemistry lab, but we figured out we were both in choir. And so it's been awesome to have a friend in James and to be able to talk about this music and work it out with them. And so thank you so much.
Yeah, likewise. David has been wonderful and a rare fellow who I can chat with both chemistry and choir about. There are a select few of us, I think.
Yes, it's fun. He'll be doing his master's in collaborative piano next year, or this fall at UNT, University of North Texas. So it's a privilege to have him here. So, and thank you all so much for coming. So if you will, I think we're just going to perform the last 5 songs continuously. So you can just hold your applause, listen to the story, and thank you for coming.
To the brings but a boyish day, and his face is gone, is gone. In dreams unhappy, I behold you stand as heretofore. The unremembered tokens in your hand avail no more. No more the morning glow, no more the grace enshrines and dears. Cold beats the light of time upon your face and shows your tears. He came and went, perchance you's wept a while, and then forgot. Ugly, but he that left you with a smile forgets you not. The infinite shining heavens rose, and I saw in the night uncountable angel stars showering sorrow and light. I saw them distant as heaven, dumb and shining and dead, and the idle stars of the night were dearer to me than bread. Night after night in my sorrow, the stars looked over the sea, till lo, I looked in the dusk, and a star had come down to me. kind folks of old, you come again no more. Home was home, then, my dear, full of kindly faces. Home was home, then, my dear, happy for the child. Fire and the windows bright glittered on the moorland. Song, a tuneful song, built a palace in the wild. Now when the day dawns on the brow of the moorland, lone stands the house and the chimney stone is cold. Lone may it stand, now the friends are all departed. The kind hearts, the true hearts that love the place of old. Spring shall come again, calling up the moorfowl. Spring shall bring the sun and rain, bring the trees and flowers. Red shall the heather bloom over hill and valley. Soft flow the stream through the even flowing hours. Fair the day shine as it shone on my childhood. Fair shine the day on the house with open door. Birds come and cry there and twitter in the chimney, but I go forever and come again no more. Bright is the ring of words when the right man rings them. Fair the fall of songs when the singer sings them. Still they are caroled and sing, on wings they are carried. After the singer is dead and the maker buried, lo, as the singer lies under field of heather, songs of his fashion bring the swains together. And when the west is red with the sunset ember, the lover lingers and sings, and the maid remembers. I have trod the upward and the downward slope. I have endured and done in days before. I have longed for all and bid farewell to hope. 'Tis And I have lived and loved and closed the door.
Thanks all for coming. You've heard me do something that I wanted to do for a long time, and I'm so glad to share the moment with you. Ice cream? Who's hot? I'm hot. Follow me.